Hello, welcome to this early update for today for the severe weather. So, uh, let's see what's happening now. If things change, we might have some other updates later today. But let's see here. We have this high risk for severe weather parts of Mississippi and Alabama, and this moderate as well from Louisiana to Tennessee, into parts of Georgia and Florida. Sure, and the enhanced risk and these light risks. So let's see. An outbreak of tornadoes and severe thunderstorms expected over parts of deep south and Tennessee Valley today into tonight. Locations: Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, western Georgia, southern Tennessee, and the Florida Panhandle, southern Arkansas. Numerous tornadoes, several intense long-track tornadoes, scare damaging winds, some hurricane force, and scare large hail, some baseball size. A tornado outbreak is expected across the central Gulf Coast states, deep south to the Tennessee Valley. Numerous significant tornadoes, some which should be long track and potentially violent, are expected this afternoon and evening. The most dangerous tornado threat should begin across eastern Louisiana and Mississippi during the late morning to afternoon, spread across Alabama late day into the evening, and reach western parts of Florida Panhandle and Georgia by Saturday night. We review your severe weather safety procedures, possible dangerous weather today. Stay tuned to the NOAA Radio, weather.gov, or other media for watches and warnings. Tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes to form during the next several hours. For tornado warnings issued in your area, move to a place of safety, either in a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. So please stay safe today. Right now, as I speak, we still have this moderate risk there and some tornado watches. You can see a severe thunderstorm watch in Texas and other spots of Indiana and Ohio too. So this is happening right now, and here we have more information here. So the tornado threat is 30% and 15% and 10%, and all hatched for potential very strong tornadoes, especially in the 30 and 15%. And there's the 2% that goes all the way to Michigan too, and the 5%. So be careful. The wind is 30% and hatched for hurricane force winds, and there's hail too, 15 and 30% hatched. So please stay safe. And strong cyclone that is lifting northeast across the upper Mississippi Valley will eject into the south Ontario later today. Very strong mid-level speed, max digs southeast across northern Mexico into south central Texas later tonight. This will eject train later to the central Gulf states with winds excess of 110 knots. In response to this feature, surface low should evolve along the trading boundary along Texas-Louisiana border early in the period, then track northeast into western Kentucky by 16:00. Additionally, an intense low-level jet will revolve across midday northern Mississippi and strengthen during the afternoon as it gradually shifts downstream into Alabama, Middle Tennessee, and Kentucky by early evening. Net results should be a bit higher moisture content threat winds further north than previously thought. Early this morning, an arcing band of scattered supercells extended across Illinois and to eastern Arkansas. More isolated activity has persisted much late evening, parts of Mississippi. Latest thinking of convective overturning should remain minimal across lower Mississippi Valley, and this will allow for significant destabilization materialize ahead of the surface low in the period. Latest surface data received 70 dew points across southern Louisiana, southwestern Mississippi, with mid-60s dew points approaching south side of Memphis Metro, and confidence increasing. The quarter of strong buoyancy and tense wind shear will be in place prior to the R4S mentioned speed max shortwave trough. Forecast soundings exhibit steep mid-level lapse rates with ASHER in excess of 500 meters squared second across broad swath of central Gulf Coast states, especially in category high risk area. While scared, strong severe thunderstorms will likely be ongoing at the start of the period across western Tennessee Valley. Convection should increase intensity by late morning across Louisiana. Leading edge of approaching shortwave begins to influence this region. Continue boundary layer heating reach subsequent development supercells mature race northeast as flow strengthens. This flow region favors long-lived tornadoes and the parameter space suggests potentially violent long-track tornadoes. The activity will upscale both coverage and intensity through late afternoon as overall severe complex shifts downstream, and large hail and damaging winds also accompany these storms. But the primary concern today like with the tornado outbreaks, especially across Mississippi and Alabama. So please stay safe, have a plan and safety procedures to stay safe there. So please be careful. Just mentioning tomorrow too, there's this slight risk from Florida to Maryland and this marginal one too. There's a 5% tornado threat from South Carolina to Virginia and a 2% from Florida to Maryland. There's wind goes all the way from central Florida to Pennsylvania and some hail to 15 or 5%. So be careful to isolate severe thunderstorms with a few tornadoes, scare damaging winds. Marginal severe hail will be possible Sunday across parts of the east. So please stay safe there. There's the HER here for the significant tornado parameter. It's significant now because it's still happening, but please stay safe. There's like later today 15Z more to Louisiana and Mississippi as this gets going there, and especially later in Mississippi some very high values a little bit later in the evening still shows these moves into Alabama. So please stay safe. There's like here the storms from the 6Z HER today does show now that line there happening now, but this goes and these storms come from Louisiana there, and they already be happening around Tennessee and those areas, but this comes especially later today. As you can see, kind of some more discrete cells possibly in front of the line, especially later in the afternoon around Mississippi and Alabama, around this area here, those more discrete cells. So please stay safe. This keeps going, and still this line later, maybe QCS, those supercells there. So please be careful. This goes, and still by Sunday tomorrow on the east there, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, still storms there tomorrow, some damaging winds and a few tornadoes. But this today might be very, very dangerous. Please stay safe. If I can fix this here. So there's the Cape here too. From the HER, it does have spots in Mississippi close to 3,000 joules per kilogram, or even 3,400 or something. So that's high, especially for those storms. There's a lot of energy there. So please be careful. This goes slightly into Alabama too. So, and there the wind is still this is the HER. I'm not sure if it shows the specific storms here, but you can see like in Mississippi and Alabama those swathes of stronger gusts in purple because of those storms, potentially some 70 to 80 mile per gusts or even higher, like 90 or more, the most severe ones. So please stay safe. There's the updraft helicity until Sunday tomorrow shows like especially we start in Louisiana there, because it already started in Texas, so you will keep going east. So starting in northern Louisiana into Mississippi, especially between Mississippi and Alabama, some stronger cells there showing some stronger tracks of those storms. So please be careful. Tennessee, be careful too. Georgia and Alabama, more areas. So please stay safe. There's like here the the relative helicity too. So this is one area shows more in Alabama, some spots in Mississippi, but this map is kind of confusing for you to see. So uh, please stay safe. The shear vectors as well in Alabama, Mississippi, more shear, and so just stay safe, stay tuned to the NOAA radio and other sources for warnings. Check some links in the description here if you don't know where to get warnings. We have some good ones here, but please stay safe. The excessive rainfall, they have now moderate risk for flash flooding throughout like Tennessee, Georgia, northern Mississippi and Alabama, into Kentucky and North Carolina, and as light as well. So please stay safe, be careful with flash flooding from those storms, and just don't drive through floods, don't do anything like that. And please don't drive through tornadoes and dangerous things. Stay in a safe place. There's still a march on the east tomorrow and on the west coast as well, and later it's kind of calm. The winter weather on the mountains on the west, and the blizzard there in the north. Still on the west throughout next week, but day 4 is kind of showing the plains, maybe some snow too. So we'll keep watching that. There's the winter storm severity index, or those bigger moderates, and a tiny major there. So please stay safe, and the extremes on the west because of the mountains. So here you can see the severe thunderstorm watches right now and the severe thunderstorm warnings. This is happening now, and blizzard warnings there. South Dakota, Minnesota, winter storm warnings, wind warnings as well, high wind watches, and even winter storm warnings at spots to the west, winter weather advisories, more wind warnings on the west, winter storm warnings too. Red flag warnings and severe thunderstorm watch in Texas. This yellow is tornado watch, and yeah, please stay safe. There's like here for the snow and everything shows like, so let's just see this one here. So shows Saturday 2 days, some freezing rain as well, and that snow in Minnesota. This goes into Ontario, more ice as well, and snow especially to northern Manitoba, a lot of snow. This goes, and some more rain 2 days to it later, Sunday. So please stay safe. Those storms there. And where's the snow here? Here, and doesn't show any crazy amounts, but does show more there, especially in Minnesota, close to 9 inches in some spots, some 8 inches, 5 inches, 10 inches. So stay safe. And the 2-day total for the west shows already 45 inches in Oregon, spots in California more, even the southwest, and a lot across this area of Idaho, into Washington, Montana, more snow too, Wyoming, and especially in Oregon, Northern California. Stay safe there. Shows some more into British Columbia too, southern Alaska, and those areas, northern Manitoba, might have more, and some into Quebec. So stay safe there. And if I just change this here, shows right in southern Ontario some 21 centimeters or even more, 19 centimeters, 18. So yeah, be careful, the snow too. The wind is still high, especially near South Dakota and Minnesota, some 40s, 50s mile per gust, and especially to Michigan, close to 60, and like around to the high 50s. And the Appalachians even might get close to 70 mile per gust, 65 or something. And tomorrow Sunday on the east coast, very high as well. And on the southwest, still some winds into next week. And the European area has some crazy gusts in New Mexico, like 75 mile per hour Tuesday, Wednesday, into the plains again. So we better they monitor this next system as well. But for now, just stay safe in these storms and do whatever you can to stay safe there. Let's just see if there's some more information here for the snow, the ice. So does show more ice into Minnesota and South Dakota, North Dakota, especially close to 1/4 of an inch. Spots in Minnesota and more as 1/10 of an inch and around there. So please be careful, slippery roads and everything. This ice will eventually head into Canada as well, probably more from Ontario, Quebec. So be careful there too. Shows the snow there in the north, but especially on the west, those mountains. So stay safe. The temperature is still high because the southeast and colder in the west, and still very cold in the mountains, some single digits and even less during the night. Still warm in the south tomorrow, Sunday, and just Sunday morning. Still shows cold there. So stay safe and please be careful and follow your safety procedures. Stay safe and have a place to go in case of a tornado, a very safe place, and please just do what you can to stay safe. Check the links in the description too.